Have you ever wondered how people can make stuff like this, and this on DonutSMP? Well, turns out, it's actually not that hard. So today, I'm going to be telling you how to make map arts on the DonutSMP. Hope you enjoy. So first, let me tell you about what type of map arts there are. There are two main types, 1x1s, and then ones that are just bigger than 1x1s. The map arts can also vary a lot in how they look. They can either be mostly in black and white or in full color being much more expensive than black and white. Now let's get to the actual steps of making the map art. So first, you want to go to this website called Maparts. The URL will be linked in the description. I have this burger here, just because I want to. And here you can kind of just like put in an image, and you can do like different presets for what materials you want the map art to be made out of. And you can choose a lot of options for a lot of different colors here. So you can choose all of these for different colors. And there's also a lot of recommended settings. Like dithering is a pretty important setting. It really depends on what kind of map art you're making to change this. It's more recommended if you're making a black and white map art to turn it off, and if you're making a full color map art, then do turn it on because it looks weird without it. Like, damn. And map size, you can change it here, just in case if you want something bigger. And also, always make sure to have staircasing off because the schematic will look very, very weird without it. So, after you've done this, you can click download NBT, and it downloads the schematic for you. You're also going to need a mod called Lightmatica, which is the mod that's used to load the actual schematics. I'll also leave a link for this one in the description, just for ease of access, so you don't have to search it up. I don't know why Modern's taking 40 fucking years to load. Okay, there we go. Here it is, and yeah. Okay, after you've gotten those two requirements, you're going to need a 128 by 128 obsidian platform. Preferably in the end, it's a lot because of how empty it is. I guess Zorian's been doing his job that I didn't assign to him, I guess, whatever. And here is where you're going to build the actual map art. So, for the schematic you downloaded, you're going to have to put it in your actual schematic folder. So, grab the whatever one you got. I named mine burger, and just put it in there, right? And then, oh, there's harp. Okay, and then you have to go to a specific corner in the actual platform. For me, it's over by this piece of cobblestone. So, you go here, you click load schematic. You click on whatever schematic it is, and you click load. And it will load weird. It'll look like this for some reason. So basically, if you have it configured correctly, you can just pull out a stick, and you can actually change where the schematic is. So if you hold down Alt, you can move it. You can move the schematic around. So if there's cobblestone like here, move it into where this wall is, and then move it down. Of course, it won't actually load the colors, so you're going to have to pull it up slightly to actually see what the schematic looks like. And it looks really weird right now because the remnants of an old map art I was making earlier are still here. But this is what it will look like. And basically, you're going to have to place all of the blocks that it tells you to place here. And after you do that, right, you can come over to a different corner, another specific corner. It's probably over here, right? It's probably going to be different for you, but for me, it's over here. You grab an empty map, and you make it, and yeah, it definitely looks a little bit weird. But yeah, and then here on this empty map will be where the map art you built will be. I guess they're blowing the rest of it up. Shut the fuck up, bro. Okay, anyway. Yeah, and that's how you make a map art. Also, very important, always remember to lock maps. Now, if you don't know what that means, right? You see maps like these? If you break wherever you built them at, then they will just like unrender and look fucked up. And basically what you want to do here, here's the empty map I just made. You want to grab a glass pane. Yeah, you want to grab a glass pane, and you want to get a cartography table. Now, you take the map in here, and you put a glass pane. Boom. Now the map is locked, and it cannot change from the current state you locked it as. And you always must do that with every map you create, just to not fuck it up. And That's basically all you need to know about making map arts. I didn't heavily cover how to make bigger map arts because it's just way longer, way more time consuming than other ones, and I'll probably make a separate video about it, so stay tuned for that, I guess, and yeah, that's it. Bye!